Good day! On Monday night, me and Tommy got hands-on with Mafia 3 and among other things got to check out the racket system. Whilst Tommy was enjoying himself in the Frisco Fields district, I decided to check out the sexy French ward because, you know, drugs, hookers, what's not to like? I quickly found a mission and went to go and speak with Harold CAULEY. He's some kind of journalist bloke who benefits from Lincoln's wanton destruction and murders as it sells his papers like hotcakes. He gives us a tip about some bloke called Handsome Harry, a man who deals in, and I quote, high-end whores. Now that's the kind of racket I really want, you know, lining my pockets, not Handsome Harry's. Apparently the best way to lure out Handsome Harry is to, you know, cut off his money supplies. So first we set out to destroy some stockpiles of presumably black market porn. This'll really piss Handsome Harry off. Excuse me, sir, you're quite close to me. You're very close to me. Now you back it up, bastard. So I'll waste no time in finding the first stash, which happens to be in somebody's garage or something. So there's a guard, it seems, so I'm going to stealth my way in. Obviously, you know me, I love stealth. And I decide I'm going to take him out right in front of his friend. But because it's so gruesome an attack, his friend actually staggers, that little red exclamation mark. It stuns him, and then it allows me to stamp on his head. And that hurts a lot. As I set fire to the stash, you can see the money goes down. So now, the damage remaining is less than 100k. So we've done a little bit of damage, but not much. Not enough to lure out Handsome Harry. Now, on my way to the next objective, I saw something on the minimap, and turns out you can collect Playboy magazines. All these kind of open world games have collectibles and things, and in Mafia 3, it's porn. Why not? Now, as it happens, the going rate for porn isn't actually that high. Every time I burn one of these boxes, it only knocks off about $1.50. So there is quite a lot of these before the next kind of objective pops up. So I'm just going to do a little montage of me burning porn and killing men and women. After burning enough porn to burn down a small orphanage, I check in with CAULEY and he says that I haven't done enough to get Handsome Harry's attention. So now I'm going to try and interrogate some of his pimps to find out where he is. After taking out the guard, or the bodyguard of this pimp, he legs it, he runs for it. But I managed to actually get to his car before he manages to start it, and I poof him over into the passenger seat and kidnap him. Now, as we leave here, it actually says it wants me to drive like a madman, which I'm more than happy to oblige. So I thought, wow, what a cool mechanic. I get to kind of interrogate this guy while scaring him, playing chicken with traffic. Obviously, you know me, guys. I've got great driving skills, and I've instantly set the car on fire. And it wouldn't start. It's completely broken. As luck would have it, there's a policeman literally right there who starts instantly shooting me. So I deal with him, but the pimp's got out of the car. So I quickly rough him up. I'm about to interrogate him in the middle of the road, and a passerby runs me down. Typical. So respawn back into it, and I find a different pimp, and I take out his guard, and he instantly runs me. He legs it. Obviously, a few quick boxing punches don't quite hit their mark, and I chase him into this kind of garage here. Manage to stun him, and I've got him. That's it. You're interrogated. Now, I do wish that this knife to the throat animation was different sometimes. But he tells us some VIP customers coming in. and I ask...
I can tell you where they're gonna be.
Nothing, apparently.
Rest in peace, asshole.
So the guy said he was going to tell us where they were, and then I just slit his throat and stabbed him. But now apparently that means I know where they are. Interesting. After a brief scuffle with the Rozzers, I escape unscathed and head to the compound where all the kinky VIPs are hanging out. Now the first one's here, and I'm just going to sit up alongside the wall and listen to what he's saying. And he's clearly a racist, and apparently he likes dressing up as a clown in his pants and boring women to death about finance.
Give them a dog and pony about how their investment of 100 will turn into 500 inside of 6 months.
I was tempted to just shoot him in the head, but I thought, you know what? This guy needs melee punishment. So I instantly start punching him. One of his guards outside the window starts shooting me. I thought I was dead, but apparently he just goes 1 or 2 bullets. That's enough for him. Beat him into the bathroom here, and then trip him up and shotgun to the face. Bam! Bludgeon. And he's dead. Quite a lot of money drained there from that encounter. So I have to fight my way out, because obviously I've made quite a bit of noise. But with the shotgun, it makes quick work of the henchman. I like it. The sentry somehow got alerted, and this guy, I don't know how he knew, but he was waiting for me. Luckily, I'm a double-hard bastard, pin him to the floor and shotgun him in the mouth. He's not going to recover from that one. I thought this guy was the kinky VIP, and I was like, he doesn't look very kinky. But it turns out he was just a guard, and he wasn't the VIP at all. The VIP was down here, dressed in a dress, with a shotgun. But I instantly killed him, and that was that bit done. So I think you could have done that very stealthily, but I chose, you know, full bonk.
His clientele can't get their job.
Burning porn, check. Killing VIPs, check. Handsome Harry's business is crumbling around him, and he's retreated to his kind of stronghold, Auberge Jardin, a flower shop which is just a front for his business. So I'm going to head there and deal with him. I decided to take this one slightly stealthy and head in through the back and instantly take out this guard with what can only be described as quiet melee. I also spot another guy who's kind of just watching the cash register, and I think, you know what? He needs to die. So he does. Up the stairs, and all shit hits the fan. Obviously, you know, couldn't have been my fault. They just saw me, and the sentries were alerted. So I have to kind of gun my way over to the man. Up to the final room now, taking out a few more guards. This guy actually falls backwards over the balcony, which I enjoyed. And this guy gets a running rugby tackle punch to the face, and he's out like a light. The target here looks like... Is that John Lennon? Okay, I've grabbed John Lennon, I've got a knife to his throat. Now, I do think that his guard that shot me there should have killed me. And admittedly, this was on easy, but... Yeah, I think even on easy, if you're stood right there and there's a guard watching you, like, stab his boss, they should probably try and shoot you. But maybe it will on hard, I don't know. Now, I could have kept John Lennon alive and had him run the racket for me, which would have added 5k to the value of the racket, but by killing him, I got myself 2k instantly. I don't really know what the trade-off there is. Maybe killing everybody won't always work in your favour, but he's dead, and now I've rang up Cassandra and asked her to send me some men to help me lock down the racket. There was a screen that popped up there that said about like these different money tiers of income, and then you get certain unlocks. So perhaps, obviously, not killing somebody adds 5k to that racket, and that's going to make your income grow faster, perhaps. Maybe that's the trade-off there. But the boys have turned up. They're helping me lock down the racket. We're getting the business back booming, and that's going to pan out my wallet nicely. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Until next time, I'll see you. Oh God, an alligator! Ah!